Hi, good morning. In today's video, I'm going to give a general solution of this equation. It's called quadratic equation or quadratic polynomial because it's written on the form of polynomial. Okay. In order to solve this equation, I'm going to use these both identities as a tool. Okay. Let's start now. We have for all real numbers x, I have a x squared plus bx plus c equals 0. It's equivalent. A, let's take a outside as a multiplier of this equation. Let's take this a outside of whole thing. So the a factor a squared plus bx over a plus c over a, okay, equal a. I'm going to write down this one on this form: a factor a x squared plus 2 times b over 2a x plus c over a, okay. Again, this one equivalent equal 0 because it's an equation. So a factor x squared plus 2 times b over 2a 2 times a x plus b squared over 4a squared minus b squared over 4a squared. I'm just adding b squared over 4a squared minus b squared over 4a squared. I will show you now what's coming next. So this one is become 2 times b over 2a x plus b over 2a quadratic square, okay, minus these terms b squared over 4a squared plus ca, okay. So as you see here, this is a is x and b is b over 2a. This the middle term is 2 times multiplied by a, which is x, and b, which is b over 2a, okay. So this one is giving me always equals 0, okay. This one is giving me a factor x plus b over 2a quadratic square plus these terms. I can factor the minus sign outside, okay, for both terms. So I'm taking minus sign outside, b squared minus c, this is over 4a squared, this is over a, okay. At the same time here, in order to get the common denominator, I have to multiply number c by 4a, okay, which is, I'm making just common denominator. So this one become 4a squared, this one multiplied by number 1, this multiplied by 4a, which is minus with minus outside because I made minus sign outside of the whole thing. So minus 4ac, okay. Now I'm trying to make this one on this form as well. This one we have a square minus b square equal a, the product of a minus b and a plus b. Okay, how to transfer this one on this one? Just by making the square root of this one and at the same time raise number 2 as a power. Okay, so a factor x plus b over 2a quantity square minus square b square minus 4ac over 2a quantity square. Capital A square minus capital B square, exactly what you have here. Okay, this one is written on this form now. So what's coming next? This one I can factor this one on this form, so equivalent. Or let's make this one like this. Let's leave a outside. So this one x plus b over 2a minus square root of b square minus 4ac over 2a, product of the same thing with a plus sign in the middle. Okay, so x plus b over 2a plus square root of b square minus 4ac over 2a. Okay, now I'm running out of the room. I bring this one at the top. Now in this step I have this my new equation. Okay, a factor x plus b over 2a minus square root of b square minus 4a ac over 2a factor x plus b over 2a plus square root of b square minus 4ac over 2a. Now this equation contain two solutions. Okay, let's put b square minus 4ac equal delta. Okay, delta b square minus 4ac. It has another name, discriminant. Okay, delta or discriminant. Okay, so this one is very important and useful formula. Okay, so let's determine the solutions of this equation. So is always a different than 0, x is a real number. We have x plus b over 2a minus square root of delta over 2a equal 0, or x plus b over 2a plus square root of delta over 2a. Okay, so let's call it x1 equal, let's bring this one to the other side, x1 become minus b over 2a plus square root of delta over 2a, or x2 equal minus b over 2a minus square root of delta over 2a. Okay, x1 equal minus b over 2a plus square root of delta over 2a, and x2 equal minus b over 2a minus square root of delta over 2a. Okay, let's start with the first case. If delta strictly superior than 0, that's mean my equation has two solutions. S solution equal x1, which is minus b over 2a plus or minus square delta over 2a, okay? Has this one had both solutions. One of the solutions equal minus b over 2a plus square root of delta over 2a. Second solution x2 equal minus b over 2a minus square delta of 2 over 2a, okay? Let's move on to the second case. If delta equal 0, my equation has only one solution, because if you give delta 0, let's move on to the second case. If I have delta equal 0, okay, that's mean the equation has only one solution, because the delta equals 0, both terms, it will be equal. The second case, if delta equal to 0, that's mean the equation has only one solution, because delta equals 0, okay? Now if you plug in 0 here into delta, so both solutions are equal, okay? So second case, if delta equal to 0, that means that the equation has only one solution, which is x1 equal x2 equal in the second case, if delta equals 0, that means the equation has only one solution. So x1 equal to x2 equal minus b over 2a, okay? So my equation, the solution of this equation is this one, x equal b over minus b over 2a, okay? Let's move on to the third case. If delta strictly inferior than 0, that's mean equation has no solution, okay? Because delta is a real number, we cannot have a negative number inside of the square root, so always delta has to be positive. So we pick up example number 1. We have x squared plus x minus 1 equals 0. Let's apply delta here. Delta equal b squared, which is b squared is 1, square minus 4 times ac. A is 1, the c is minus 1, okay? So 1 squared is 1, minus 4 times minus 1, which is 4. So that delta equal 5. Let's find the solutions. We have two solutions for this equation, quadratic equation, because the delta is superior than 0, as we mentioned before, okay? So we have two solutions now here. So x1 equal to plus square root of delta, which is square root of 5 over 2a, and then another solution x2 equal to minus 1, which is minus b minus square delta, which is minus square 5 over 2a, okay, as we have here. So our solution S1 equal x1 equal minus 1 plus square delta square 5 over 2, x2 equal minus 1 minus square 5 over 2. Okay, let's move on to this the example number 2. Okay, now let's move on to example number 2. We have x squared minus 2x plus 1 equal to 0. Okay, let's apply delta here. Delta equal b squared, which is minus 2 square minus 4ac, 4 times ac. A is 1 and c is 1, so minus 2 squared, which is 4, minus 4 equals 0. Okay, now delta equal to 0, so we have only one solution here. So x1 equal x2 minus b. Now since we have delta equal 0, that means we have only one solution in this case. So x equal minus b, which is 2, minus 2 plus square root of delta, which is 0, over 2a. 2a is 1 is 2. So now we have only one solution, s equal 1. Let's move on to the last example. We have x squared plus x plus 3 equals 0. Last example, we have calculated delta equal to minus 11, which is strictly inferior than 0. So we cannot put a negative numbers inside of the square roots. So our equation doesn't accept any solution because we are dealing with the real numbers. Okay, so this is the good place where I can stop. Do not forget to support us by subscribing. Thank you for watching. I will see you in next video. Bye.